Okay, this next part is about changing your sprite, because you probably won't want to keep this sprite telling the same story all the way through. You might want to change the costume of this sprite, in which case you can go to costumes here and you can go to the camera like I did a moment ago, and you can put yourself in there because you'll want to change. So I'm going to go to the camera right now. Here I am. I'm going to big smile and I'm going to take a picture. I'm done. I'm going to call this me, and then we're going to go and edit, and we're going to shrink this down and then go and use the eraser tool to erase around it, because I'm just going to use this because I'm going to use this as a costume change. I don't want it so neat. That'll do me. I'm done. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I probably want to make it a wee bit bigger. So now you can see I've got two costumes. Why is this important? Why is this important? This is important because in your script we can go and change costume over here, switch to costume me when I'm telling part 2. So part 2 comes up, and then my avatar, my sprite here changes. So now I can go and tell it to glide like it did before. So you can see that it's kind of repeated, and what I'm going to do now is talk about the delta. So I double click on here. This is where I want it to be. Move my screen record out the way, and I can glide for 1 second to here. You can also you've also noticed that I changed the sound around so that the sound comes on first and then the text afterwards, so that we can follow the writing. What you will also notice is that the background has changed as well. So now that you've changed the picture of you and you're ready to tell some information about part 2, if you go into your stage, what you'll need to do is you'll need to have your green flag clicked, and you'll need to go and make sure that your background is background 1, like that. Okay? When green flag clicked, you want to show your sprite. You want to change your background, your costume to boat, so that if you've got 2 costumes, you need to remember which costume comes first. So when I click the green flag, the boat appears. You can see that the boat appears there, and it appears at the right place. I'm going to hit spacebar. It's going to start telling the first part, and it should record by now. So you can see that this is working. So I'm going to start talking. So I'm going to stop that. I'm just going to go and hit this, part 2, and you can see that it's ready to say part 2. That's it. Remember, you need to go into your costume, into here, go to camera, make sure the camera's plugged in, or if you're on the laptop, the camera's working and the light comes on. In your stage, you need to make sure that when green flag clicked, at the start of your presentation, you get background 1, the one that you want to start with, then part 2 for your second page, your third page, etc., 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 using the broadcasts from your sprite. So you know when you set the first page, page 2, page 3, page 4. Once you've got this set up, you can go and make your sprite move wherever you want it to go. Okay? The next part I'm going to show you is how to put text into your page at the very beginning of your presentation.